Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our discussion. Today, we are talking about the biggest boss in District 11, the Dunearn House. My name is Jack.
I'm Kelvin.
I'm Joe.
Yes, we are here to talk about the Dunearn House, which is a 99 years leasehold in Bukit Timah area. But people say that 99 years in Bukit Timah is a risk. But I say that if you don't know maths, okay, everything to you is also risk.
That's right, Jack. But we aren't here to hide. We are here to look at the soul of the new third city and whether 2025 master plan actually justifies the prestige.
Steady. Later I show you the max. If you think 3,000 per square foot is high, wait until I show you what the neighbor just paid for. We are talking about a bacha coffee entry price for a gold-plated asset.
Okay, look, third city is not just another video site. This is 176 hectares of history. Since the 2025 master plan dropped, we have moved from maybe to confirmed high density power. The UIA is keeping 27 heritage buildings. You have the race course neighborhood and the stable commune. This is Bidadari with a CCR postcode. You get the greenery of the Bukit Tinggi, but with a 10 minutes walk to the MRT.
Isn't it 20 to 30 years too long to wait? I mean, the day before the master plan is done, you know?
Hey, you're buying a mature estate today though. Everything is built, but your price is stagnant. You want both capital gain, but you don't want to wait for a seed to grow into a tree? Cannot have both, ma. Capital appreciation also doesn't only happen at year 30. It spikes at different development milestones. Track records from Marina Bay and Punggol show that early adopters capture the sharpest upside during the first 5 to 8 year infrastructure rollout.
Hey, I have another question. Then won't 15,000 HDB flat ruin the exclusive, the ataness of District 11?
Prestige is great, but snobbery doesn't pay your capital gains. Liquidity does. Without those HDBs, who's going to buy your unit when you want to upgrade in 10 years? If you look at the Bidadari and Dawson models, high value aesthetic public housing actually leaves the baseline valuation of the entire pristine. It creates a robust secondary market.
But to be honest, is this really the Bidadari of XCCR?
Yes, but only if you are smart enough to enter the phase 1 like the Alcaf Vista buyers did, instead of waiting for the phase 4. The demographic mapping is identical. An injection of younger dual income wealth into a centrally located master plan green zone. The trajectory matches perfect.
I see, but Joe, don't be so serious lah. The developer must have their own responsibility. We have the trinity of the certainty. Frasers, Circuit Street House, and CSE Land. You know, and CSE Land just sold 99% of the Dunearn Garden residences in just one weekend. Circuit Street is the boss of a Japanese precision, and no lousy qualities here. You get the same deal as Dunearn House.
Eject, but why do we need 3 developers? Isn't one strong developer enough?
Not really, ne. It's a 491 million land bay, a brand new township that's not a solo game. So it requires a shared risk and absolute specialized mastery. Okay, it's a strategic hedge, and the Freezers engineering the master plan, Circuit Street delivers architecture, and CSC guarantees the timeline, which is all very important for you as a buyer.
Then what about the CSC's land? Can they really guarantee they deliver the project on time?
Of course, it will. You look at Dunearn Garden residences, they sold 99% in one weekend. Okay, and there's no middleman contractor distribute. So CSC controls the entire supply chain, and time is money because especially you are paying for the rent while waiting for your new house. And CSC provides the crucial timeline security for you and your family transitions.
Okay, let's talk about money. You look at Dunearn House, the first site. Secured the land at 1,410 per square foot per plot ratio. And you look at site number 2, just awarded last April. 1,625 per square foot per plot ratio.
That's already 200 PSF over there.
Yeah, it's a 15.3% jump. Imagine you want to open a shop in a new premium mall. Because you are the first mover, the landlord invites you in at a special rate. You renovate, you brew your bacha coffee, 1 year later, your coffee is famous. The next cafe wants to move in and also sell coffee like you, but they have to pay a 15.3% higher in rent.
Exactly, yeah.
Because your cost is lower, you can sell your coffee for less and still make profit. Or you can sell the business to the next guy who just moved in because they missed the early boat.
True.
And don't forget, guys, we still have the GFA harmonization. You're paying for pure livable space. No aircon latch, that kind of nonsense. No void space. 100% efficient.
I see. Or does a 15.3% land bid get actually guaranteed that I will make money on resale?
Very good question. Nothing in life is guaranteed, Jack. But as an investor, I would rather jump with a 15% safety net than to jump blindfolded and hope for the best.
True.
Okay, while it's not guaranteed, the market mechanics shows that developer of Site 2 must have launched higher to maintain profits. And that subsequent launch creates an elevated floor price for your unit. We cannot promise the future, but the maths give you the absolute best head start possible for your family's wealth.
Hey Kevin, how does GFA harmonization actually save me money in real life?
Very simple. You no longer pay extra just for your big concrete ledge to put your aircon compressor. Like now, okay? Older projects wasted about 7% on the built-in space. But here, if you buy a 1,000 square foot unit, you get pure 1,000 square foot of usable space. No aircon ledges, no void spaces. It means that every single dollar that's spent is going right all into the unit. The bedroom, the spaces where you and your family actually spend.
I see. So actually, before that, actually they are paying for the aircon ledge space. I see. But you look at the 4th Avenue residence, actually it's currently averaging about 2,500 PSF. But how on earth should I pay 3,100 PSF for Dunearn House?
You're comparing a completed, older layout asset with a brand new GFA harmonized township pioneer. There is like comparing apples to orange. When we adjust 4th Avenue for its lease decay, it has 91 years remaining. Applying the GFA harmonization factor, the adjusted value is actually closer to 2,968 per square foot. And that is just a difference of 4.4% to Dunearn House. I know the upfront number may look a bit scary, but for a fresh 99 years lease and the latest facilities for your kids, the small premium is actually worth it. Simple. You're buying a District 11 at yesterday's land price because the government already sold the next piece of land for 15% more. You get your Japanese quality, heritage store. It's a first mover gold mine.
Yeah. Actually, Bacha is the perfect way to explain Dunearn House to everyone. Look, in Singapore, you can get a kopi or property anywhere. It's functional, it's a roof, it gets the job done. But kopi is a commodity. There's no moats. If a newer coffee shop opens next door, your value can get stuck. You don't come here for $1.20 caffeine fix. You come here for the experience. Dunearn House is the Bacha coffee of District 11. You have the heritage grandstands, the Japanese precision of Sekisui, and the prestige of the Swiss Club enclaves.
But Joe, why would wealthy expect rents in Turf City when they can actually rent in Orchard and River Valley?
Yeah, lor.
Yeah, because they also have kids, ma. They don't want to push a stroller through the Orchard Road weekend crowd. They want greenery and space. So our talent mapping shows a localized captive audience. The Swiss Club, Holland International School, and Korean International School creates a micro-economy of expatriate families who specifically mandate a maximum 2-kilometer commute to their child's campuses. They want a community feel, not just a concrete skyscraper.
Yeah, it makes sense. But actually, can I find tenants during this 5 years construction period? Yeah.
Of course, because the international schools are already there. Those parents still need a place to stay, and they want the newest condo in the area. The URA ensures that residential phase 1 plots TOP alongside primary access roads. By the time Dunearn House reaches TOP, the immediate living environment is sterilized from heavy construction, making it fully tenable. It might take a little more patience initially, but remember, early tenants are often willing to secure longer leases in brand new developments just to establish a stable base for their children's school.
Yeah, true. Because for new development, everything is new, everything is under warranty. So it's actually better for tenants, right?
Yep.
Wait.
right.
Let's talk about when. Okay? Some people will call me and say, hey, Calvin, why buy now? When the MRT only opens in 2032. So I call this the delayed fuse catalyst. By the time the fuse hit the bomb, You want to be the one holding the match, not the one trying to buy into the explosion. Look at the proxies. Watertown at Punggol sees a 51.3% gain because people bought before the Ecotown was ready. Park Colonial at Bidadari having a 34.8% because the buyer saw the vision before even the lake was dark. Now in 2026, we have 13,000 plus HDB units hitting MOP. These are your future buyers. They want to stay in the prestige district. They want a brand new integrated township that only Dunearn House offers right now.
So they are buying for change.
Yes.
Hey, but Kevin, won't those 13,000 HDB upgraders just buy cheaper resale condos instead of a premium District 11 project?
Very good question. If imagine you are driving a Honda today, do you want to upgrade to a older Honda or do you want to drive a brand new Mercedes?
Of course, Mercedes lah.
Yeah, most upgraders will want brand new. They want prestige. We have data from 2021 to 2023. It shows that the upgraders prefer to have a distinct flight to quality. With the right sizing, elderly landowners, they are absorbing the older freehold supply. The younger dual income families, the HDB upgraders, they specifically target brand new, integrated, 99 years leasehold projects with modern facilities. Parents from HDB, they are very heavily invested in their children's education. Dunearn House sits in a sweet spot for those willing to stretch their budget for access to MGS and Nanyang Girls High School.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, at least they are staying in this area not because of the school. I mean, at least they are easy for them to travel.
Yes.
So, but hasn't the 2032 MRT already been priced in by the developer at 3,100 PSF?
If it has already been priced in, I don't think the developers will be selling at 3,001 per square foot. Probably you'll be even selling much higher. Maybe 3,000 per square foot. The developer is still leaving money on the table for you because they need to sell out phase one. The 3,001 per square foot is based on the bid price of the land at 1,004, which reflect the current land value without the operational MRT. The maturity premium, which is the sharpest price jump, only occurs in the secondary market 6 months to 12 months before the train station officially opens. So the developer is only pricing for today to ensure a healthy launch. The future value of the MRT convenience is a bonus that belongs entirely to you as a first mover.
Yeah, exactly. Because for new projects, you're always buying the price for the future.
Is waiting for the 2032 MRT becoming operational my only exit strategy?
Of course not. You can sell the moment your project TOP and still take the first mover advantage from Site 2 and Site 3 when they launch. You actually have dual exit windows. Exit number 1, like what I have mentioned upon TOP, capturing the immediate completion premium and the benchmark pricing that has been set by Site 2. Your second exit, somewhere around 2032, where the MRT officially is open. There will be another price surge. You actually have the flexibility to choose what suits your family's planning. If your kids finish primary school and you want to cash out early, the market will be ready for you.
Finally, let's talk about protection. In property, your moat is what prevents your value from being diluted. For Dunearn House, it's the good class bungalow enclaves. You are the tallest residential development between Yao Avenue and Stevens Road. Because you are surrounded by GCBs, the government cannot suddenly build a 40-story block in front of you. Your Bacha coffee view is permanent. That is the ultimate defensive barrier for your wealth preservation.
So Joe, I want to know, does a view mode actually protect me against a market recession?
Okay, Kevin, when the market comes down, people will let go of their mass market unit first. They hold on to their rare unblocked Bacha trophies.
Okay.
Historical data during the 2008 and 2013 downturns shows that assets with unique replicable attributes can hold their values better during the downturns. Property prices go up and down, but a beautiful home that makes your family happy is variable every single day, no matter what the economy is facing.
True.
I see. So the whole project has only 5 blocks, right? So there are
Yep.
2 19-story blocks and 3 10-story blocks.
Yes.
But why this so?
Because if they build 5 19-story blocks, it will look like a crowded HDB estate. And then you'll complain about privacy.
Okay, fine.
It's actually a deliberate architectural strategy to comply with the URA's height contour guidelines while maximizing the premium view corridors for the trophy towers, while the 10-story blocks offer a boutique, low-density alternative. This varied height profile ensures that the development doesn't feel imposing. It also blends naturally into the surrounding Bukit Timah hills, maintaining that quiet, saturated feel.
I see.
Very simple. You're just buying into a matcha coffee lifestyle that the local and expats is willing to pay a premium for.
Yep.
You're entering during this inconvenient phase, waiting for the 2023 MRT completion. That will blow up your valuation. You're also protected by a GCE mode that ensures that your views are always unblocked.
Yes.
So we've seen the math. Now let's deal with the one thing that data cannot fix, and that is fear. So Jack, I think some people are so scared of the 99 leasehold in a freehold area. What do you say?
People always say like that one. They want the prestige, but you don't want the price. I tell you, I would not buy Dunearn House if I have the leasehold freebie, or I cannot stand a bit of construction dust for the 5 years. But if you want to wait until the dust settles and MRT start running, you are not an investor anymore. You're just buying late and paying for everyone's capital gain. Okay? Joe, you know that Kelvin's car always got this Japanese paper crane that facing the windshield? Like
Yeah,
home
correct.
wind down toe, and even feng shui, the kind of things that symbolize the very good fortune, smooth progress, and forward momentum, right? I tell you, in 2032, when this tough city MRT opens and start running, the whole Cross Island line is like a giant crane delivering wealth straight into your bank account. But listen, if you want to wait until 2032 to buy because you want to see the train move first, then your paper crane will be flying backwards. Why? Okay, because by then the price already go down already, and you are just helping the early birds to pay for their European holidays. And don't be the person chasing the crane's backside. Be the one sitting on it now.
Okay.
Okay.
Then isn't a 99-year leasehold in a freehold area just like a ticking time bomb waiting for depreciation?
You plan to live there until you are 150 years old, meh? No, okay? Pass the bomb to next buyer at the year 10 and take your profit.
Okay.
Okay? Bala's curve dictates that lease decay does not significantly impact valuation until the 21 to 25th years mark. Your primary growth phase, actually the first 10 years, actually operates identically to the freehold assets, but with the much lower capital outlay. It feels unnatural to buy leasehold in District 11, but remember your primary goal, securing a home at elite school access for this current generation. The tenure is more than sufficient for your children to grow up and graduate.
Hey Jack, if the 2032 MRT is the catalyst, then I just wait until 2031 to buy. At least I know it's real.
True.
Sure, you wait, but don't complain when the guy is selling to you in 2031, asking for 500,000 more. Okay, you are paying for his holiday. The real estate market is forward-looking. By 2031, the maturity premium is already locked in the asking price. You miss the boat. Waiting gives you peace of mind, but peace of mind is very expensive in real estate. Buying now requires a bit of faith in the master plan, but the faith is what creates wealth.
Okay, parents, let's be practical. Why pay 4 million for freehold 3-bedroom ownership when you only need the priority for kids to enter MGS or Nanyang? Buying Dunearn House is like a private club membership. You pay a lower quantum now, get the elite school branding, and keep 1 million in your bank for university fees. The 99-year leasehold is more than enough for 3 generations of students to finish school.
Exactly. Well, you wait and see. The Set 2 developer is already planning to launch at 3,400 PSF. You are literally being forced to make money because the government set a higher price floor for the next guy.
So is it really wise to give up the legacy of freehold just to save 1 million today?
Kevin, if your 1 million is stuck in a freehold brick wall with 0% growth, that's deep money. Take the 1 million, invest it, and make another million. Capital velocity favors the lower quantum. A 3 million 99-year property that appreciates 20% yields 600k. To achieve the same ROI velocity on a 4 million freehold property, it needs to hit 4.8 million, which pushes it against the TDSR ceiling of the next buyer who. A legacy is not just the house you leave behind. It is a financial freedom you maintain while you are alive. Having that 1 million in the bank ensures your children's university fees are paid without stress.
So if I'm strictly buying for my own stay, why should I care about exit strategies or even the MOP upgraders?
Because nobody lives in the same house forever. But what if you have another kid and you want to buy a smaller house and retire? A property is only as valuable as its exit liquidity. Even for homestay, life circumstances change. Knowing that 13,000 MOP upgraders are entering the mass market ensures you have a ready pool of buyers if you ever need to liquidate the asset quickly. Your home is your sanctuary, but it is also your largest saving account. A strong exit strategy ensures that if your family ever needs to move, your saving account is full and easily accessible.
The transformation of Third City is more than just a housing project. It is a once-in-a-generation golden window to own a piece of heritage. Don't settle for a kopi-o commodity when you can secure the bacha coffee of District 11. The soul of this precinct is being reborn, and you want to be part of that legacy.
Correct, Joe. But don't just wait and see until the MRT is running. By then, you'll be the one who paying the profits to the people who were brave enough to move in first today. Make sure your Japanese paper crane are flying forward in the future. Don't let them fly backwards because you were too slow.
Wealth creation is never an accident. It is the result of a calibrated wealth blueprint. If you want a property plan that is specifically designed for your family's future, don't leave it to chance.